You just got a raise. For about an hour you felt great. Then a coworker mentioned their number. Suddenly your raise felt small. Nothing about your paycheck changed, but everything about how you felt did. Why? The obvious answer is jealousy. But the real answer is far stranger. Your brain was never built to judge money on its own. It was built to judge money against someone else's. Psychologist Leon Festinger discovered this in 1954. He called it social comparison theory. Humans, he found, don't have an internal ruler for most things in life: status, success, even happiness. So the brain borrows a ruler from the people around it. It looks sideways before it looks inward. Think about that for a second. You don't ask, am I doing well? You ask, am I doing better than them? This wiring goes back further than paychecks, further than money itself. For most of human history, you lived in a small group of maybe 50 to 150 people. Your survival depended on your rank inside that group. Too far behind and you ate last, mated last, mattered least. Your brain didn't evolve to measure wealth. It evolved to measure position. So when a modern salary shows up, your ancient brain does what it always did. It scans the tribe, it finds the nearest rival, it measures the gap. Economist Richard Easterlin noticed something troubling about this in 1974. As entire nations got richer, decade after decade, people did not report being happier. Incomes tripled. Life satisfaction barely moved. He called it the Easterlin Paradox, and it broke a basic assumption about money and happiness. More, it turned out, wasn't the point. Relative was the point. Here's where it gets stranger. Researchers Sarah Solnick and David Hemingway ran a survey years later that made this almost impossible to deny. They asked people a simple question: would you rather earn $50,000 a year while everyone around you earns $25,000, or earn $100,000 a year while everyone around you earns $200,000? Logically, the second option leaves you richer in every real sense. Most people chose the first. Read that again. People chose to have less money just to have more than their neighbor. That's not irrational. That's ancient. That's the tribe brain, still running the same program it ran 50,000 years ago, just wearing a different costume. And this is why the comparison never really stops. There is always a bigger house nearby, always a friend with a better job title, always someone on your screen who seems to be winning faster. Your brain doesn't compare you to your past self, quietly getting better. It compares you to whoever is standing closest. And in a hyper-connected world, closest now includes millions of strangers on a screen, curating their best days for you to measure yourself against. So the question was never really about salary. It was about rank. It always was. Which means the raise you got today was never going to feel like enough. Not because of the number, but because someone, somewhere, will always have a bigger one to show you. Your ancestors scanned a village of 150 people for their place in line. You are scanning a village of billions. No wonder the goalpost never stops moving. It was never a goalpost. It was a mirror held up by everyone around you. And it will never stop showing you someone else's number instead of your own.